Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. I think it's been so long that I created, a video on this channel, but I received a lot of requests from my students, who are not able to, who are still not able to use AI tools like, ChatGPT. So I'm actually creating this, series of videos where I'll explain how you can use ChatGPT for free. Um, yes, there is a paid version, there is free version, but if you can just use, free version smartly, you don't have to actually pay for the paid version, right? And then there are many other free tools, free AI tools, and I'll tell you how you can use those as well. Now, let me ask you something before we start this episode or this video. Have you ever wished you had someone who could write your emails, who could summarize a 10-page article in seconds, or even, plan your entire vacation? Well, that's exactly what ChatGPT can do. And in fact, it can do a lot more. And the best part is, you don't need to be a techie or a programmer to use it. Even a layman as in somebody who is not related to technical background can also use it. And today I'll explain what ChatGPT really is, why it's everywhere, and how you can start using it right after watching this video, even if you've never used AI before. Okay, so in this video I'm going to cover what ChatGPT is in the simplest words. I'm not going to use any technical jargons. I will also try to help you understand why it is so popular, why it's popular, and why it's important to understand ChatGPT. I'll also give you 5 practical things you can do with it starting today, and I'll show you few live examples. Okay. And by the end of this video, you'll be ready to use ChatGPT like a pro for your personal and professional life. Make sure you watch it till the end, because the next video is after this video. I'm actually I am asking you to watch, the entire series, and watch this video also till the end. And in this series, actually, I'm going to uh, you know explain a lot of things, right? So let's try to understand first what is ChatGPT. If I have to put it in the simplest way possible, it's an AI chatbot, artificial intelligence chatbot created by OpenAI that you can have a conversation with, right? What I mean by that, you just type something and it replies. Even if you say hi, it will reply back, right? And it replies in a human like way. So whenever you're talking to ChatGPT and you're not able to get the right response, think about it, like think of it in a way like how would you talk to your best friend, right? Because it's not just a chatbot, it's like having a super smart assistant that can do tasks for you. But if you have an assistant, you have to tell your assistant how to do certain things. Not how to do, but what you actually want from the assistant, right? So that's what it is. You need to give the right instructions to get the right work done, right? And similarly, ChatGPT can also write. It can, write articles, write emails, write essays. It can explain. It can translate. Yes, you heard me. It can translate, different languages. It can help you generate ideas. It can help you with homework, plan events, and much more, right? Anything that involves words, ChatGPT can help you with. You just need to know basic English words. And actually, it can also help you. Uh, you can also talk to ChatGPT in any other language, but I would say if you know English, it just makes the whole thing easier. Think of it as Google. It's Google, but instead of giving you a list of websites, It gives you direct answers and even creates content for you. So, if for example you search something on Google, let's say you search, let me give you an example. Let me go to my Google Chrome, and this is my Google. If let's say I search something, so for example, what is a computer, right? If I Google it, and you can just ignore this part. This is actually AI generated part because of the specific AI plugins I'm using. So if you Google what is a computer, you're going to get a lot of links, right? And then you can go to that specific link and read it and copy paste it, or whatever you want to do. But if you have a chat GPT, you can just ask what is a computer, and instead of getting links, it gives you direct answers, right? So this is what ChatGPT is. Now, why is it a big deal? You might be asking. If you don't already know why, you must be thinking why it is a big deal. It is a big deal because it saves you time. It makes your life easier. And I'm not saying you should completely rely on ChatGPT because it's still a tool. You need your brains to use it, but it does make your life and work easier. It saves time. You can write professional emails in seconds. You can summarize long documents in seconds. You can plan your vacation. You can plan a birthday party. You can complete your assignments. You can generate ideas. You can generate images for your presentations and projects. It can even help you learn something new, like learning a new language. It can even help you learn not just a new language, but a programming language as well, right? And now, um, okay, now let me show you a few quick demos to help you understand what it really is. And before you actually start using ChatGPT, I would also say, I would suggest you make an account, right? So if you're trying to use it without logging in, you might not be able to use, all the features of ChatGPT. So I'm not asking you to go for a paid version, but at least create a basic account, right? Free account on ChatGPT. And every time you start a chat, on the left hand side you'll see this new chat option, and you can start as many chats as possible, right? So for this chat, I already started with what is a computer. If I want, I can ask in the same chat, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to create a new chat. And I hope this is visible, right? So I'm going to, and this is a basic plan, this is a free plan. So for example, imagine you need to write an email. You need to email your boss requesting work from home on, let's say, Friday. So you can't go to the office on Friday and you want to request work from home. Normally, you'd spend, maybe 10 minutes thinking about how to write the email, how to start, what to write, how to make it polite. Right. Now watch this. When you're working with ChatGPT, you just need to understand the prompt, and I will cover, prompt engineering and what prompts are in the upcoming videos. But let me write that specific email in just a matter of seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT, write a polite email to my boss requesting work from home on Friday. I'm going to press enter, and as you can see, in just a matter of seconds, I'm going to get this email, right? And see, because I asked to write a polite email, I mentioned email here. It even created the subject for the email, request to work from home on Friday. Uh, Dear, and then your boss's name. I hope this message finds you well. I would like to request your approval to work from home on Friday. You can insert date. I have ensured that all my tasks and responsibilities can be effectively managed remotely, and I'll remain fully accessible via email, phone, and video calls throughout the day. Please let me know if you'd like me to make any specific arrangements in advance. Thank you for your consideration. Best regards and your name. I mean, are you kidding me? And like I told you, it's just a tool. You need to use your brains, right? So you can just copy paste it, but you still need to at least change certain things, right? You can't just say dear boss's name. You can write your boss's name, or you can even write, whatever you feel like writing. Sometimes, we feel like writing dear sir or dear ma'am or something. And then here also you can insert date. And if you already know the date, you can actually ask ChatGPT to insert it here, right? And see, it's also even asking, do you want me to make it more formal, like for a strict boss, right? So if let's say you have a strict boss, you can write it something like this. Yes, I have a strict boss. It's really hard to convince him. Can you please write a more formal email for him? And then you can tell the name of your boss. His name is, let's say, uh, something like maybe, let's say, Ryan. And then the date should be, let's say, August 19th. And my name is, let's say, Parul. Okay. Now, see, dear Ryan, and the date is here. I'm writing to respectfully request approval to work from home on Friday, August 19th. I have reviewed my current assignments and will ensure that all responsibilities are managed without disruption. I will remain fully available through email, phone, and video conferencing to address any requirements promptly. Please let me know if you would prefer that I make specific arrangements or provide an update on my progress at the end of the day. See, again, it made it formal and it is carefully worded, right? And again, it is asking you again, would you like me to add justification or reason? So if you want to make it more convincing, you can also add a reason, a justification, health, personal commitment, or even, some focused work. So that's number one demo. You can easily write an email, right? And you can make changes to it, right? It's every change is just one command away, and the command is also simple English, right? Okay, now let me give you another example or another demo. Suppose you want to summarize an article, right? Let's say you have a big article or a research paper and you don't have time to read it at all. You can simply copy the text and paste it into ChatGPT, right? So, for example, okay, computer basics. Okay, let me just uh, go to this PDF. And one more thing I wanted to mention here. So you don't really have to copy paste the entire article. Of course, if it's so this is when I open this, it's actually a PDF. Let me go to a link. Let's say I have what is a computer and I want to understand what they are talking about in this specific um, link, right? So what I can do is I'll just copy paste it. So I'm just going to copy this entire article and then I can just write a simple prompt here, summarize this article in, let's say, 3 bullet points. And then I'm going to paste the article, right? Just in seconds, it has summarized the entire article, right? That's one thing. And there is something I actually wanted to cover in the next video, but let me cover it here only. We have another option to upload files, right? If you look at this plus sign, it says add files and more. And there are many other options as well, create images. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go with add photos and files. So I'm going to click here and then I'm going to click on this PDF file, computerbasics.pdf. So I'm actually uploading the entire file here. And then I'm going to give a simple command. Summarize this in 3 bullet points, right? Now it's going to just summarize, read the entire document, and then it's going to give you the, the summary, right? You can write an email, you can summarize an article, you can even upload the file and ask for the summary. And there are actually many other free tools that can be used to read PDFs. I'll mention them in the upcoming videos. But for this one, let me go to another example. Let's say you want to plan a trip, right? Trip planning. Let's say you want to go to some place. Let's say you want to go to Goa for 3 days on a budget of 20,000, right? What you're supposed to do. Let's say you don't know, like, from where to start. Just ask ChatGPT. So I would go like plan a 3-day trip to Goa for 20,000 Indian rupees, including travel, stay, and food, right? Now it's thinking longer for a better answer, calculating Goa trip costs, searching travel prices, and it's giving you this option, get a quick answer, but I don't want a quick answer. Let it search, right? Anyhow, it's not going to take, minutes. It's just a matter of maybe 1 minute, but I don't think it is actually taking 1 minute. Searching for 2025 Goa meal and entry prices. See, it's trying to give you an accurate answer. So it can create, let's see. Here's your full itinerary. Um, your travel round trip for sleeper bus, train, uh, every, goodness. It's actually giving you day by day plan with cost estimates. This would take hours on Google because you'll have to go through each and every link, but ChatGPT does it instantly. Can you see how much time this saves, right? Okay, now you might be wondering how is this different from Google, right? And I think you actually understood by now. It is different from Google. Now, Google gives you links, ChatGPT gives you answers. If you search on Google, write a blog about healthy eating, you'll get maybe 100 websites, and then you'll have to go through them one by one. But ChatGPT will write the entire blog for you in seconds. Let's try that. um, Write a 200 word blog on, let's say, healthy eating for beginners. And I'm actually adding, these hyphens like 200 dash word, just to make it sound, more burnished, like make it sound more refined. Even if you don't add this hyphen, it just reads the prompt, right? So let's just go with write a 200 word blog on healthy eating for beginners. And it is writing this specific blog. Now, again, it is asking you, do you want to make it more casual and friendly, like a lifestyle blog, or a professional and informative? So you can pick, any any option, and you can tweak, you can make changes. Fine. And these were some of the demos that I wanted to show you. Now, there are a few things you need to know before you actually start using ChatGPT. Certain things you need to know about ChatGPT because it's a it's it is related to artificial intelligence. It is related to technology. So people get really scared, like, oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know programming. I'm not tech CV, or I'm not well versed in technology. Just understand that it's a text based tool, right? If you know simple English, if you know how to write queries or talk in English, or write just, simple messages in English, you can use it because it is text based. Your messages to ChatGPT, they are called prompts, and they are treated as instructions. So you just need to give clear instructions and you're good to go. And you also need to remember that it can make mistakes. So it's not that you write the article and then just copy paste it. I think it's better to always proofread it, right? Because it is, again, it's a tool, right? It does not have its own brain. It's a tool. It can make mistakes. So always double check the information if it is important or critical. And then there is a free version and there is a paid version, and we'll cover the differences in the upcoming videos, right? And whatever I told you, that's just the beginning of what ChatGPT can do for you. And in the upcoming videos, I'll explain the difference between free version, paid version, many other AI tools, and other features of ChatGPT. And specifically in this video series, I'll be talking about features of free versions, because in paid versions, you get advanced features. I don't feel the need to talk about that. I'm just going to focus on the free version that can be used by everybody. Okay. And yes, so I'll see you in the next uh, episode. And if you feel like you have any other, I'll see you in the next lesson, in the next video series, in the next video in this series. And if you feel like you still have any doubt, you can always ask in the comment section below this video. And let me know what's the first thing you want to try with the ChatGPT. Do you want to write emails? Do you want to summarize articles? Let me know. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any other details I post here.